Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another video, and this time I'm actually getting my car repainted. Not the entire car, just the left side, front and the rear door. I'm getting it repainted from a company called Tata Tiago. They are based out of Chennai. They are based in OMR. They have a garage there. So I'm in their garage right now to get my car painted. And if you see, they did sand down the scratched out area, the left side, front and the rear door. And if you see, that's the front door scratch. This happened a few days back. It's the new scratch, and it's quite deep. And the color, this orange color, makes it stand out quite more. So I thought I'll get that repainted. But the rear side, right, this happened actually a few years back. So I thought I'll get that painted as well. So now what they did was they did first sand down the area. Then they applied some fillers, I believe. And they are letting it dry right now, after which they would sand it and then they would paint a primer. Now, coming to Tata Tiago, this is the second time that I'm taking their services. The first time was almost 2 years back. I got my hood repainted. They actually removed the dent, and I'm in the garage. So if you see, the garage is also quite big. There's a Mercedes on the left side which is there for color change, and there's a Innova there, and also they have a painting booth. The dust-free painting booth is mandatory whenever you're getting your car repainted. Now, they actually provide services of repainting the car, or maybe 1 or 2 panels within a day. Within the 4, 5, 6 hours time frame, they should be able to get the car repainted, and you should be ready to collect it. So if there's a minor scratch, or if you want to get those blemishes removed, or if you want to get your dent removed, do call them up. I'll leave a contact information description below. You could certainly check with them. The owner of the company is quite friendly. They are focused on customer service, so you would really love their services. And the rates are quite nominal as well. If you see, the entire car has been sanded down. Now the metal is quite visible, so on which they would paint a primer. I was not there to record the video of getting the primer painted because I had gone out for lunch. But yeah, after this, they'll paint the primer. Now, after painting the primer, they would again sand it down. My car is ready to go inside the booth for painting. So they are sanding down the primer. They are making sure that it's perfect. There's no imperfections. There's no scratches, or there's no dust on it. And then after sanding down the primer, what they do is they would wet sand the entire panel, whichever is getting repainted. They are going to remove the clear coat out of it, so that when they paint the new color, right, the actual color, it has the proper adhesion to it. So that's the reason why they are removing the clear coat. And another thing is that they also provide doorstep services as well. You can call them up, and if you have a proper parking space inside your premises, you could get your car repainted or dent removed in your home as well. So do call them up and check with them. So after wet sanding it, my car is ready to go inside the booth for painting. They also take in insurances as well, so you could check with them as when you're visiting them. So once the car is in, they masked out the entire panel, and again they are sanding it down, making sure that there is no imperfections. Now the effort that they put in is really good, guys, and when you go for services there, I don't think you would be disappointed. So now after masking it, he's again wiping the panels. Now it's ready for painting. I'm actually outside the booth. So he's painting the color, and after painting the color, there would be a clear coat. I did not put the entire video there because I don't want to bore you guys, so I have cut out most of it. So after painting the color, he would clear coat it. So they got this done within a day. I came in around like 10:30ish, and then I was able to leave, say, around like 5 o'clock. So now once the painting is done, once the clear coat is up, I came inside to record it, and if you see, the finish is perfect. And one main thing that you should notice is that if you look at the body line, the design line, that is retained. Though they sanded down, they have made sure that they retain the body line. The color matching is quite perfect. If the sunburst orange to match the colors is quite difficult, so the matching of color was perfect, spot on. And if you see, the finish is just perfect. It gives me a feel of a factory finish. You can actually see my reflection on the panel. So they were able to like remove all the masking, say around like 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, because the paint dries within that timeline, it seems. So I was ready to take my car. So what I did was, after painting it, I took the car back home. I need the car the next day, but I wanted to make sure that I give the entire finish a perfect finish. So I wanted to buff the car completely. So the next day I came to the garage, I got my buffing services done. So what they do is they buff off the paint on all the sides, the entire car, such that you have a proper finish, because the right side is going to be dull. It's an old paint, but on the left side it's a new paint, so you'll have that glossy finish. So I wanted to make sure that the entire panels or entire car has that same finish. So I'm getting the car buffed up. And the person who painted the car was Kumar and Satish, and the one who was buffing up my car is Shiva. So my car is all ready. If you see, the finish is just perfect. Look at the shine, guys. It gives me a feel that the car is just out of the factory. So the finish is quite perfect. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in contacting them, I'll leave a contact information in the description below. Go check them out. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.